Hello everybody, my name is Juan. Welcome back to a new reaction. Today we are going to be getting into what will most likely be the last recording session for Young Justice Season 3 Outsiders. I am hopefully going to be getting through episode 24, 25, and 26. For this video here, we have episode 24 by the title of Into the Breach. Into the Breach probably meaning this weird ass contraption that Granny has going on. This fucking weapon which kind of makes a bubble of the ghost dimension thing, and then Halo with her power or whatever that also creates a second bubble that gives Granny the ability to control people, right? At least I believe that would be the most probable breach. There's a lot of things that I think could happen here. After editing the last episode and just analyzing it a little bit further, um, this is a fucking OP power. I believe the gorilla, I don't remember its name. Honestly, I don't remember the gorilla's name. I'm going to keep it real. He mentioned how the galactic power, there was going to be an unbalance because of this, because of the anti-life equation. And so Vandal Savage sending the team over to Granny. It's like a very complicated game of chess where he's like trying to get the first move, get them to do the dirty work, and now I'm wondering who the fuck is gonna be strong enough, powerful enough to not only withstand this fucking anti-life equation, but also to take down everybody, all of these fucking heroes under control. Like who the fuck, dude? I'm not quite sure who is gonna be strong enough to handle this situation, but I believe who do we have on Earth? We have. Is it going to be the Outsiders? I don't know. It might be Cyborg, maybe simply because he is not there currently. He's not yet possessed. And he has power of which we know very little of. Like we know he's really strong. We've seen some demonstrations of that. But like all the other shit that has to do with the Father Bucks, I have no idea what the fuck is going on there. So I think he might be a possible proponent for going to rescue everybody else. Him, Garfield, Wonder Girl, who else? Blue Beetle still available. Like all the outsiders, I think they're gonna be the ones to do something. Maybe besides them, I don't really know, man. And then, I think we're just gonna go ahead and get started because I don't know what's gonna happen here, and I'm really excited. Let me just change my lighting a little bit, maybe make me look a little bit more handsome. You're right, I can't look any more handsome. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and I will begin in 3, 2, 1. Oh,
Luck? That's all you're gonna say?
How did you... What is our lead? Why are we here exactly?
Burbank.
It all started when I intercepted a text from Violet to Brion.
You hacked his phone?
No, the cybernetic part of my brain just intercepted the text.
Okay.
But after my recent Mobius tech infusion, I kinda got a handle on this gift. I can reach out with my mind to anything on the web or the cloud or...
That's fucking cool.
Since Mother Box was in danger at Granny's house. So ever since Tara told us Granny took Violet, I've been searching any and everything related to Gretchen Good. Oracle travels the information superhighway. I become the highway itself.
Huh.
Okay, Mr. Highway.
Let me see if I can show you.
Okay.
Okay, since when can you do that?
First time.
Yeah.
Back into the studio's proprietary network and found this. Building 16. A storage facility for props and costumes with no network connectivity. So I checked again and found a clear apocalyptic signature,
Huh.
which I could sense, because apparently that's a thing I can do now.
If there's even a 1% chance Violet's there, we have to go in.
Yeah, but we going smart.
No heat signatures in the building, so no people. It's safe to go.
Yeah.
Yes, I feel it too. Company's coming.
Ha. So what the fuck is Granny, dude? That's an interesting question. Like, I don't want you guys necessarily to answer it, but like, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, this bitch can sense it as well. Is she also apocalyptic tech? Is she She could be a fucking robot. She could be. She's been thrown around. She's not an old lady. Come on, let's be honest. She's not really an old lady. And then also, she has a fucking space counterpart. So like, some fucking weird shit's going on there, regardless.
You can wait on the bio ship. You don't have to come along.
Yeah, well, thanks. But Violet saved my butt so many times. I gotta do this for her.
Okay.
Anyway, I checked the whole place. Twice. Nothing unusual.
Something definitely feels weird here.
Oh.
There.
The fuck?
So, a big sci-fi machine making a loud, nefarious...
Yeah.
I can figure it out. I speak its language.
You speak...
Uh-oh. Here we go. Good luck, dude. That dimension is terrifying. Huh. Is Infinity Incorporated a fucking Lex Luthor project? Are you kidding me?
Not compatible! Not compatible! Shutdown imminent!
Uh-oh.
Hold on, guys. I'm coming.
I knew he would come in handy.
I got you.
Nice. Uh-oh.
Get bearings. No good.
Don't pretend you care. You only pulled me out so you could watch me watch my friends.
So, I offer a fair fight. Beast Boy versus Gretchen Good.
How is that fair?
Though it's a shame I can't stream the battle. The numbers would kill.
What's about to happen?
You have no idea what I really am.
Come on! Come on!
Did not think this through.
No matter how nasty you think you are,
Jeez!
there's always someone nasty.
That's true though. That's a very...
Nastier than this?
Don't quit on me now, boy. Our lesson's just getting started.
I mean... Huh. Jeez.
Just getting started.
Interesting! He was able to transform into that!
cannot win.
Jeez.
Lesson learned.
No. You're the one slow of study.
I'm not dead. Why am I not dead? This isn't how I look anymore. This isn't real. I took that cyber highway straight to Granny's cyber stooge. Meaning what happens here is all about who wants it more. And no one ever wants to win more than Vic Stone.
Okay.
So I better sub the new Vic into the game.
Nice.
Now we're talking. You're the true source of Granny's power, aren't you? You're the techno cancer she's using to hurt my friends. Well, guess who brought the techno cure? Booyah.
Hey, hit him with that booyah.
Overlord, who told you to end the lesson? Overlord!
Lesson 1. Don't come to the party alone.
I have recovered, Jaime Reyes. Oh, sure. Now you're recovered. Fights this way, hermano.
We're not going to the fight. Come on.
Teaching lesson 3. Don't get distracted.
What?
You with me?
Absolutely.
Nice.
No! No!
If I hurry, I can follow.
Huh. Yeah. What?
I knew it.
You knew it?
That machine kept Granny separated into two distinct. Don't miss. No, what did I
You shot her. Let's fucking go, dude.
Have to heal them.
Violet, wait! I know you want to fix this, but
Yes, I remember. I've been repolarized.
rainbow power.
Yeah. Another victory for the gays. We'll take it. Nice, dude.
Violet!
Rion!
You've ruined everything!
Violet, look out!
I have a few lessons to teach you.
Nice. Let's fucking go, dude.
We may be doing too good a job. It's gonna blow.
Green Lanterns.
Admit it. You'd all be chipped beef on toast for that old guy.
Okay, dude. Aw, Overlord. He was kind of cute.
Oh, my overlord. Everything Granny did was for your own good.
Shut the
If you only
fuck
knew
up.
what was coming, how pointless it was to fight.
She could be telling the truth.
Life and free will have triumphed over anti-life.
Oh, and one other thing. If you're wondering how we found you, you can thank Vandal Savage. He sent us and wanted you to know.
Ah.
Violet!
Oh, okay, okay.
So, where are we?
Where? We're on Granny's.
Connor, stop.
Duh.
I don't know, McGann.
Huh.
I just don't know.
Mantis?
Has returned to Mars. With Mantis under arrest, it's probably safe for you to return to New Genesis now. I mean, if that's what you'd like. You are a friend and more than welcome to stay on Earth. We love having you with us.
Yeah. Fred is up there. Fucking Forager. Here we go.
I failed you, Lord Darkseid. We're sabotaged by none other than Vandal Savage.
Blew it. I never should have followed Vic's lead alone.
You didn't. You brought us.
Well.
Vic! Violet! I knew you'd make it!
No, you didn't. You were just saying.
There's more good news. The League will soon return to Earth with hundreds of rescued metateens.
Wow, the Taos Youth Center's going to need more beds.
Okay.
Plus, I got proof. Gretchen Good and Granny Goodness are one and the same.
Dude, you MVP'd this puppy!
Yeah.
Nah, man. Violet's the all-star.
It was a joint effort, I would say.
Would not have happened without your intervention, Victor. I agree with Garfield. You are the crusher of magic today.
All in favor of Vic joining the Outsiders?
He would have to want to join.
Whoa, whoa. How about asking whether that's something Vic
Yep.
wants? But doing something heroic today does not obligate you to join the team or the Outsiders.
When I played football, I was never afraid of the spotlight. But this is in service of a better cause. So, I guess I'm an outsider.
Nom de guerre.
You, what now?
Your code name. Any ideas?
Cyborg!
I've been running from what I am. No, who I am. It's time I embraced all my freakishness. I am Cyborg.
Let's fucking go!
Booyah.
This has been a good day.
But
We're way out trending the Outsiders now. Happy, boss?
huh. What the fuck, dude? This looks almost like a fucking child. Like, you can see the head, that's the butt, those are legs. What the fuck, dude? Is that what's happening here? That guy, every time he gets a part of him cut off, a new him emerges? That's fucking weird. Wow, dude. This was a fucking fantastic episode, dude. Now though, we're in a place that's kind of weird because it seems, at least from this episode's ending, that the major antagonist, being Granny, has been taken out. What the fuck is next? There's 2 episodes left. What the fuck are they gonna do in 2 episodes? Like, I would imagine, is there a possibility that Darkseid himself decides to maybe attack Earth because Vandal Savage decided to betray him? Maybe? There's 2 whole episodes left. So much can happen. Literally anything can happen. Right now, we're at a point where a lot of the situations, a lot of the things that I imagined to take us into the endgame or to be a part of the endgame, no longer, because it was resolved in this episode. Granny was taken out. Fuck, so much fucking happened in this episode. I called fucking Victor, though. I called Victor being a fucking asset. I mean, clearly, it's not over yet. And maybe Lex Luthor has something else planned. Lex Luthor being in charge of Infinity Incorporated, was it? Huh. What the fuck is going on with that? Like, huh. Like what is this? This is like probably the weirdest attempt to try to overshadow the fucking Outsiders. And it's kind of weird because it's like, technically, in the eyes of the public, they're both good. What is he planning to do with this? Is what I'm wondering. I don't really know what's going to happen with that, man. Huh. Fucking, this was kind of like Cyborg's debut, and it's a little bit, how do I say this? Like, weird that in this episode alone, he managed to discover so many of his powers. It's almost too convenient. But regardless of that, we kind of known that, I mean, he has a fucking father box in him. For him to be able to do other shit makes sense. It's just a little too convenient, you know? But regardless, this episode was fucking good. I enjoy Victor finally getting to a point where he's comfortable with who he is. And I guess you can take that yourself and be like, when you conquer all your demons, when you face all your truths, you only end up being a happier person. You only end up being a more self-fulfilled person, maybe. If you'll take that from this, I don't know. That's up to you. Me personally, yeah, sure. I can take that, sure. It makes sense to me. What else is there here? Let me actually look through the episode so we can maybe talk about points of interest. We have Blue Beetle, who is incompatible with what was it? Apocalyptic Tech. We had Granny, bruh. That fucking scene with Granny was fucking wild. Okay, well, before we get to that, let's talk about Victor and his apparent variety of powers that he's discovered here. Being able to become, like he said himself, the highway of information on the internet. Like he said, what the fuck was that? What was the thing that they... I don't remember. There was like a name for like a computer or some shit that they said that travels through the internet, looking for information and shit. But he becomes the highways of the internet, which I guess gives him more of a deeper connection as opposed to just traveling through it. He's actually literally the highway, which is such an interesting fucking thing, dude. And that discovery of that power led to them being able to find this like secret, like hidden room in which this fucking apocalyptic tech, some fucking machine that allowed Granny to become 2, and what's the purpose though? Why the fuck does she need to be 2? I suppose there's you're in space, one of your selves is in space handling that whole operation, the other one is like maintaining face in the public face of people. But then I'm thinking, what is the interest on Earth? Like, why is Granny on Earth? Why does she have such an interest on Earth and maintaining a sort of image for the people of Earth, trying to pretend like she's good, trying to pretend like she's such a fucking amazing person? Why? Like, what's the point when you have fucking a ginormous space station, all this shit? You're fucking Darkseid's fucking underling of all fucking villains. Somebody so powerful. Like, what's the point of keeping face? What's the point of like pretending? I don't understand that. Like, regardless, I mean, in some levels it makes sense, like to have the need for a double identity like that. But when you get to like the levels of like Darkseid, for example, like working under Darkseid, like it seems almost insignificant to try to keep face with people who, like, you know, like what the fuck, like, you know, I'm weird about that because it's like I don't really understand the purpose of her having to do that. But I mean, it's plot for the series. What can we really do? And then throughout the episode, one of the things that was shown was Lex Luthor comparing the trending, which is kind of weird. Like, well, like, why are we so interested in trends? Trends, I mean, sure, they're interesting. It's nice to see the kind of things that a lot of people can get up to together, fucking putting little hashtags. Oh wow, that's so cool, but it really doesn't tell you anything. Like, as we can see here, Infinity Incorporated is working for the light, more or less. So it's weird. That's a weird fucking show to put on. What do they hope to accomplish by outperforming the Outsiders? I'm not quite sure, but like Lex Luthor is being weird here. At least for me, it seems weird. Maybe we'll get more information in the next. Well, we'll most definitely get more information in the next episode. But the same way that our team put together sets of events that made him look good, now he's doing for Infinity Incorporated by providing a hero. She even said, "Oh, you did really good with Frost Bitch." And that whole thing, I'm kind of weird. I don't really know what's happening there. I think the saddest part of this episode was Overlord being killed. Overlord, I don't know. I mean, Apocalypse in tech, Apocalypse as a whole, it's probably evil, right? I mean, Darkseid is in charge there. It seems for there to be tech that's designed on that planet, it would most likely be for evil purposes, I would imagine. But technology is weird. When you get to the conversation about the ethics of technology, it's like, is technology really evil? I think the purpose or the usage it gets by who it belongs to, I guess, is what determines whether it's good or bad. But it's like, I don't know. He was kind of powerful. Little Overlord, he was cool. I kind of liked him as fucking sentient technology, you know? And then he just had to die. He was kind of a slave for Granny as well. Oh, man. I just want to watch this scene again of Granny fucking splitting together. Or coming together, I guess. I didn't think it like I knew it. Like, what do you mean you knew it? You knew she was two different people? That's kind of weird, man. How do you know that? And so this operation, fucking Halo, becoming fucking queer pride in this episode. Stan, that little rainbow dude, that's fucking cool. What else is there here? Vic is so cool, dude. Oh, her telling Darkseid, and I don't know, man. Whenever I see Darkseid and his facial expressions, I don't get shit from it, dude. Like you're just going like, and like that doesn't tell me absolutely nothing. His face is so hard to read for me. I'm looking at this part now. Like, Granny tells him that Vandal Savage was the one who sabotaged the fucking plan, and he just squints. He just literally squints. Like, what is that indicative of? In a past episode, we actually saw Vandal Savage and him coming together, and, like, there was no real, like, conclusion. There was no explanation as to why they were chilling together, but there's a possibility that... Is there a possibility that Granny is just a fucking... another fucking... Bruh, we're about to get into some crazy shit right here. You know how Lex Luthor is over here putting a little show together with his Infinity Incorporated and trying to make them look good, right? Is Granny one of those shows on a higher standard, on a higher level, on a Darkseid level, where she's kind of like being defeated, but this was kind of planned in advance behind the scenes so that the team thinks that the evil has been defeated, but there's something even greater. When she was talking to Halo, she said, "Oh, child, you have no idea what's coming." And I'm wondering, like, obviously that could be taken at, like, being like, oh, she's just trying to get out of this fucking situation that she's in. But also, if she's telling the truth and there's something big coming, I think it's time to get into the next episode and find out. I don't really think there's anything else here that's worth discussing. I mean, Victor joining the Outsiders was inevitable. When Frostmoth or whatever the fuck was captured, this Frost bitch, I don't know her name. Her name is actually shown here. Let me see. Killer Frost, you know, whatever, dude. Frost bitch, that's Frost bitch. And they put an inhibitor collar on her, but then she also has a chip, which is indicative of, you know, somebody being in control of her. But then, I don't know. I don't think that's too much worth talking about. So I'm gonna leave this one here. Actually, I'm about to get into the next one. These episodes are about to be so fucking good. I already know, dude. I'm excited. I'm really excited, dude. This episode alone was really good. Mostly because, you know, all of the conclusions that I imagine inevitably we're going to get into, that, like Granny, for example, battling Granny on the orphanage. I figured that was going to be the end game. I figured them having to battle her was going to be the end game. But it seems like Darkseid is going to be the end game, at least from now. I don't really know, though. The light has something to do with this. 2 episodes. What the fuck are they going to do in 2 episodes? I don't know, but I'm going to leave this one here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.